Hello MotoGP enthusiasts, welcome back to ZNGP Today.Factory Ducati rider Marc Marquez, the current MotoGP championship leader, is tempering expectations ahead of this weekend's Argentina Grand Prix. Despite his spectacular double victory in Thailand that propelled him to the top of the standings for the first time since 2019, the 8-time world champion insists that the Argentine round is a new challenge and that early domination isn't guaranteed. Ahead of the Argentina Grand Prix, Ducati's Francesco Bagnaia offered a cryptic assessment of his Thai MotoGP weekend. Despite settling for third place in both the Buriram Sprint and Grand Prix, finishing behind his teammate Marc Marquez and his younger brother Alex, Bagnaia hinted that factors beyond his and the team's control played a role in his struggles. In a surprise video call during Thursday's Argentine pre-event press conference, reigning MotoGP champion Jorge Martin provided a candid update on his recovery. Sidelined by a fractured left wrist, Martin has now confirmed he will delay his return, ruling out participation at both Austin and possibly Qatar. Trackhouse racing rookie Ai Ogura, fresh off a standout MotoGP debut in Thailand, is setting his sights on a challenging weekend at the Argentine Grand Prix. Despite not counting the Tomás de Rio Hondo circuit among his favorites, the reigning Moto2 champion believes the tough conditions will push him to improve. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Marquez's season opener in Thailand was nothing short of sensational. Dominating from pole position, he secured a double win in his factory Ducati debut, a performance that many believed would carry over to Tomás de Rio Hondo. In his previous visit to Argentina in 2019, he clinched a victory by nearly 10 seconds, once building a lead of over 12 seconds by the final lap. However, as the track's unpredictable nature comes into play, Marquez urges caution in expecting a repeat of past glories. Of course, we started in the best way possible in Thailand with the double victory. It was super important. Then I was at home. People talk a lot, but just we have the feet on the ground and try to work in the same way as Thailand. Quote from Marc Marquez. The Tomás de Rio Hondo circuit is known for its evolving grip levels throughout the race, demanding constant adaptation in riding style and bike setup. Marquez emphasized that while the track has suited him in the past, it also poses challenges that require precision and flexibility. He noted that Ducati's bike balance performs well in various conditions, from slippery surfaces to high grip scenarios, which plays to his strengths, particularly when the track is on the low grip side. One of the main characteristics of this GP is during the race the track changes, the grip of the track changes, and then you need to adapt your riding style, adapt your setup and try to understand where the limit is. Ducati, the bike balance is amazing. I like it, it works in every condition, it works in slippery conditions, it works when the grip is super good. But especially for my riding style, when I have this kind of low grip I prefer because I feel more comfortable. Leading the championship by 8 points over his younger brother Alex, Marquez is aware of the pressure that comes with early season success. Although Argentina and the subsequent round at COTA are traditionally strong venues for him, he remains grounded. When asked about the expectations of an Argentine domination, he underlined the importance of staying focused and adapting to every twist and turn of the weekend. We will understand during the weekend. I know here in Argentina, most years I ride in a good way, but also I did some mistakes. So, let's see if we can start in a good way in FP1 because like this the weekend will be easier. Feels good, I feel relaxed, comfortable, I feel well with the team, which is also super important. But still 21 races to go, so we need to keep going. While pundits may be predicting an Argentine masterclass from Marc Marquez, the champion remains pragmatic. With his feet firmly on the ground, he is focused on adapting to the unique challenges of Tomás de Rio Hondo and building on his impressive start to the season. Stay tuned as the action unfolds in Argentina, a pivotal round that could shape the championship battle ahead. When pressed on what he had learned from the challenging conditions in Thailand, Bagnaia remained guarded. A video clip from Park From captured him questioning his tire performance with Ducati course general manager Gigi Dall'Igna. In another moment, he remarked, "Now I understand what happened," suggesting that while everything within his control was executed perfectly, other variables didn't work as expected. "Honestly, we had good results considering the situation. Everything that was under our control was done, and the rest was not working well. But in any case, we improved during the race weekend and finished on the podium. That wasn't my objective, but considering the situation, wasn't that bad." Quote from Francesco Bagnaia. Looking ahead to Argentina, Bagnaia is focused on adapting to the track conditions at Termas de Rio Hondo. He acknowledged that he did 2 laps walking, due to less than ideal grip, emphasizing the need to quickly learn and adjust. Despite the vague hints, he neither confirmed nor denied whether tire performance was the culprit. He is determined to translate the lessons from Thailand into a stronger showing in Argentina. "And let's see this race weekend. It's a track where I need to work more. Tomorrow we'll try to adapt to the situation, because I did 2 laps walking and the track condition is not the best, absolutely. But we try to improve. We try to learn from what I did wrong in Thailand and try to be competitive from the first session." While Marc Marquez has enjoyed notable success at Termas de Rio Hondo, Bagnaia is yet to claim a podium finish at the iconic circuit. Reflecting on his past performances, he admitted, "Every time, I've made mistakes, either in qualifying or the race. But I enjoy riding here. I like the layout, I think it suits my style, and there's always a first time." When asked whether he expects another battle with the Marquez brothers, Bagnaia remained cautious, highlighting the intense competition across Ducati, Aprilia, and KTM. "Let's see. I'm sure they'll be competitive, as will the other Ducatis, Aprilias, and KTMs. It won't be an easy weekend for anyone. Like Marc said, the track will improve session by session, with peak performance coming during Sunday's race. We just need to be ready, adapt, and stay competitive." With lessons from Thailand still fresh, Francesco Bagnaia is set to regroup and adapt at Termas de Rio Hondo. As he works to overcome external challenges and finally secure a podium finish in Argentina, the coming race weekend promises to be a true test of his resilience and skill. Stay tuned as we follow Bagnaia's quest to turn the tide in his favor. Martin, who suffered the wrist injury just as he was preparing for a comeback from earlier testing setbacks, admitted that his recovery is taking longer than expected. Despite the hopes for a swift return, potentially using a production superbike for fitness checks, the Spanish rider is not yet ready to hit the track again. His next opportunity to ride a MotoGP bike will come at the official test in Jerez from April 25th to 27th. "I'm struggling to recover as fast as I would like. I won't be in Austin. And I don't know if I'll be ready for Qatar yet either. I'd like to make some kind of tests before returning to racing." Quote from Jorge Martin. Martin's decision has been met with an outpouring of support from his MotoGP peers. Marc Marquez sent a message urging him to respect his body, while both Alex Marquez and Francesco Bagnaia expressed their encouragement. Their words underline the respect they have for the champion and the high stakes of his return. "Respect your body, Jorge. Take all the time you need. We're all waiting for you back on track." Quote from Marc Marquez. "Take your time, and for sure when you come back, you'll be as fast as always." Quote from Alex Marquez. "Forza! We need the number 1 back on track. Fighting with you is always intense, so come back soon, but take your time to get fully fit." Quote from Francesco Bagnaia. Martin's challenging recovery follows a tumultuous start to 2025. After making history as the first independent rider to win the modern-era MotoGP title, Martin's switch to Aprilia was overshadowed by severe testing crashes. 2 high-side incidents during Sepang testing left him with fractures to his right hand and multiple injuries to his left foot. A subsequent high-side on a supermoto bike further complicated his condition, necessitating surgery and derailing his comeback plans. With Martin sidelined, Aprilia has turned to test rider Lorenzo Salvadori and news signing Marco Bezzecchi, while Trackhouse rookie Ai Ogura impressed in Thailand by finishing as the top non-Ducati rider. Though Martin expressed his longing to return, he remains focused on recovery, pledging to listen to his body and come back only when 100% fit. Thank you guys. I'm missing being on track with you. I will listen to my body and come back when I'm 100%. Martín concluded. Jorge Martin continues his rehabilitation. The MotoGP community stands behind him with well wishes and support. While his absence will be felt in the upcoming rounds, his measured approach to recovery promises a stronger return when he's ready to race again. Stay tuned as we follow his journey back to the track. Ogura made waves at the season opener in Thailand, delivering solid 4th and 5th place finishes on his satellite Aprilia. Now, arriving in Argentina as the leading Aprilia in the standings, he's prepared to face a circuit where he's only previously claimed one podium back in Moto2 in 2022. With no prior testing at Termas like he had at Buriram, Ogura anticipates that the challenge could see him slide down the order, but he views that as a positive opportunity to learn and grow. MotoGP's Gear Up show, Ogura emphasized the strong team atmosphere that's fueling his determination. Despite the track not being one of his favorites, he's ready to embrace whatever challenges come his way. I was happy about my result, but the team was really happy about the whole weekend, he said, reflecting on the supportive and motivated environment within Trackhouse. The team atmosphere is really nice now and everybody is really motivated. It's not one of my favorite circuits. As Davide Brivio says, maybe there are good weekends and maybe there are bad weekends, but as a rookie I'm ready to take everything. But we'll see how we start on Friday and my target is to always give my maximum. So, same target for this weekend. Quote from Ai Ogura. Ogura acknowledges that the conditions in Argentina will be different from his previous tests in Buriram or official sessions in Malaysia and Thailand. It will be a challenging weekend, but that's really nice and maybe that's what I need now, he added. He also noted that the flowing layout of the Rio Hondo circuit, without the stop-and-go corners he's struggled with before, could play to his strengths and help him close the gap with the top riders. I watched the race, where I could improve, where I was good, where I was bad. Nothing special. As I said after the race, 13 laps behind Pecco is something really quality for me and I could see the difference between the top riders and me now. Luckily, this type of circuit is not really stop-and-go corners, so I hope I can be competitive this weekend. Ready to embrace the challenge, Ai Ogura is determined to push his limits and learn from every lap at Termas de Rio Hondo. As the rookie gears up for a weekend that promises both tough conditions and the chance to grow, all eyes will be on him to see if he can turn challenge into opportunity. Stay tuned for more updates as the Argentine MotoGP unfolds. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you next time.